Hello students, how are you? I hope you are all good. Today I am discussing Animal Kingdom Class 11 Chapter number 4 NCERT Exercise Questions and Answers Part 1, which is really very helpful for your board exam. So please watch till the end of the video. Welcome back once again in your biology class. This is Nowsin and you are watching your most favorite channel, Educational Support. So my dear lovely students, are you ready to crack your board exam? So let's get started. Question number 1 is, what are the difficulties that you would face in classification of animals if common fundamental features are not taken into account? So there are numerous animal species which show great variety of life. The various common fundamental characters are taken into account for the classification of these animals. If this has not been done, it is not possible to deal with every living form separately at individual level. Therefore, a classification has to be based on the common fundamental characters to study the diversity properly. Classification of animal is also important in comparing different organisms and judging their individual evolutionary significance. If only a single characteristic is considered, then this object would not be achieved. Question number 2 is, if you are given a specimen, what are the steps that you would follow to classify it? So there is some common fundamental features that helps in classification of living organisms and the features that can be used in classification as follows. So level of classification, cellular, tissue or organ level, body activity absent or present, type of body symmetry radial or bilateral, type of coelom development and the type of true coelom, enterocoelom or schizocoelom. So question number 3 is, how useful is the study of the nature of body cavity and coelom in the classification of animals? So the nature of body cavity and coelom is very important in classification. The body cavity, which is lined by mesoderm, is called coelom, and the animal possessing coelom are called coelomates. So the animal in which the coelom is absent are called as coelomate animals. In some animals, the body cavity is not lined by mesoderm. Instead, the mesoderm is present as scattered pouches in between the ectoderm and the endoderm. Such a body cavity known as pseudocoelom, and the animals are called pseudocoelomates. Question number 4 is, distinguish between intracellular and extracellular digestion. So in intracellular digestion, the digestion occurs in the food vacuoles within the cells. Lysosomal enzymes are secreted into the food vacuole. Products of digestion diffuses into the cytoplasm through the vascular membrane, and digestion occurs through pinocytic vessels, for example protozoans, sponges and coeloterans. But in case of extracellular digestion, digestion occurs outside of cells in the lumen of the alimentary canal. Salivary, gastric, pancreatic and intestinal enzymes are also secreted into the digestive cavity. Digested food materials are absorbed into the blood through the epithelia. An ingestion occurs through the mouth, for example, coeloterans to chordates. So these are the basic difference between intracellular and extracellular digestion. Question number 5 is, what is the difference between direct and indirect development? So, indirect development is a type of development in which an embryo develops into a mature individual, a larval stage. There is no intermediate stage. Young one may resemble the adults in direct development. Metamorphosis is absent, for example, hydra, lumen, human beings, etc. Indirect development is a type of development that involves a sexually immature larval stage. There is intermediate stages. In this, young childs don't resemble the adult. Metamorphosis is seen in indirect development. For example, frog, cockroach, butterfly, etc. Question number 6 is, what are the peculiar features that you find in parasitic platyhelminthes? So the peculiar features that are seen in parasitic platyhelminthes are as follows. The body of members belonging to phylum Platyhelminthes is roofed by thick natural covering, for example tegument, and it protects the covering and the animal from the action of organic process, enzymes and antitoxins of the host. The body of the phylum Platyhelminthes is dorsoventrally planar, and the members of phylum Platyhelminthes possesses an adhesive structures like hookers that are useful in nutrition from the host body. Locomotory organs are absent. The genital system is well developed. Largely platyhelminthes are hermaphrodites. In tapeworms, the nutrients are directly absorbed through its body surface, and hence digestive organs are absent in tapeworms, as a result of which digestible and semi-digestible food is directly absorbed through the body surface. So mostly anaerobic respiration is performed by parasitic flatworms, and no specific respiratory organ found there, and they possess the substantial diffusion ability as they comparatively different media. So well outlined frame cell like extra excretory organ is found in them, and the members of this phylum has parenchyma present in their body cavity. They show self-fertilization. So these are the typical features of parasitic platyhelminthes. Question number 7 is, what are the reasons that you can think of for the arthropods to constitute the largest group of the animal kingdom? So the phylum Arthropoda consists of more than 75% of the animal species found on the earth. So the reasons for the success of arthropods are as follows: joint legs that allow more mobility or on land, hard exoskeleton made of chitin that protects the body. The hard exoskeleton also reduces water loss from the body of arthropods, making them more adapted to terrestrial conditions, and demonstrate a different system for locomotion, respiration and reproduction, an ability to live in diverse conditions and varied habitats, and well developed sense organs and nervous systems. So thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell and turn on the notification. So tata, bye bye, see you in the next video.